Breaking news, my wonderful people. Inec finally speaks on what is currently going on the move by some powerful politicians to sack chairman Yakubo Mahmood. And what they reveal is quite shocking, if you ask me, because some persons have been trying to make move in order to see Yakubo see the door. And this is actually what is happening right now. And so Inec is speaking in terms of some of the things that have been happening of late recently and saying this is not acceptable. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. The National Independent Electoral Commission, Inec, has said it was unaware of the plans to remove the national chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubo. Late Nigeria reports that Inec National Commissioner for Information and Voters Education, Festus Keyamo, stated this in an interview. Festus Okoye stated this in an interview on Channels Television on Wednesday. Okoye said that the commission is not bothered about any rumor raging. Its chairman has his focus on conducting a successful Nigerian election, free, fair, and credible, coming up in 2023 February. He stated that the appointment and removal of Inec chairman is constitutionally inclined, adding that the process and appointment is very rigorous and no one can just remove him because they are powerful politicians. We hear of the rumor going on, but it will not just happen. Okoye said there's pressure from Nigerians for the commission to conduct free and fair, credible election. The appointment and removal of the Inec chairman is constitutionally inclined. The process of appointing and removal is very rigorous. No one can stand up one day because of his position and say he wants to remove such an individual. The president makes a nomination which goes to the Council of State. Thereby, it goes to the National Assembly for confirmation before it goes back to the president who makes the appointment. The process and the removal of the chairman is also a very rigorous process. First, there must be an allegation, and that allegation must confirm to be the position of the Constitution. Thereafter, the allegation would be made to the president, and the president will now appoint or approach the National Assembly, asking the National Assembly to remove the chairman for the commission for obstruction of the Constitution. Section 25 of the Electoral Act makes the chairman of the commission and returning officer of the presidential election. Section 25 makes the chairman chief commissioner for federation. So without the chairman of the commission, you cannot make a return for the presidential election. Also, if you look at section 121, subsection 2, and section 178, subsection, the two reveals that the presidential election and the governorship election are constitutionally guarded. So any challenges to divert from such a creation of constitutional challenges will have to go into the process. No one can wake up and say because of his position, he wants to remove the Inec chairman because of their personal interests. It will not just happen. So this is what is going on, my people. This is why everybody needs to be at alert, all hands on deck. We must get this ball rolling. Okay, so there has been rumor that the Inec chairman will be removed, and the reason is not far-fetched. Some people said he has put down his feet that there must be electronic transmission of results, which they may not want because of personal reasons. And so for this reason, are doing everything they can, humanly speaking, possible to ensure that, they make a harvest of what is currently on ground. So these are possibilities and things that are happening, and why every one of us must arise, must arise and ensure that, we have a credible, free, fair election. Let's not just stay there and pretend that everything will suddenly fall in place. You and I know that if these elections are going to be credible, we have a duty. We have a duty to speak out against those who want to take advantage of the system and do their own thing. That's what they do. That's how they rule. Okay? So, I mean, we are being informed that the National Assembly will have to get involved. It's a rigorous process. It's not one man rising up one morning and saying, and saying that he wants to become this or that. It doesn't just happen. So you see, there is need for everybody to get involved. Let's not keep quiet and allow these people to defraud our system and take advantage of it. Okay, let's not just allow them. No, not in a million years, because when we get another Buhari, we will live with it. You don't understand. This last 7 years has looked like forever. The last 7 years is like forever. So please don't make that mistake and put us all in chains again. If you want to do it for yourself, fine, but don't do it for the whole nation. Be careful. The decision you are making is very important. The decision I am making is very important. Who to vote for? Because if you made that mistake, not only you go suffer, Ramo. Many people say go harvest from your suffer, which is not right. So let's not allow it in any way, form, or kind. Let's not allow it. Remember that every one of us have got a duty to stand for what is right and refuse the oppressiveness that we can feel right now going on. If things are going to change, there is need, conscious need for actions to be taken. Yes? And that's what we are doing now. That's why we are getting ourselves all involved in every area, in every ramification to get Nigeria out of what is happening right now. The days upon us have come to show to us again and again. Okay? So all this gambling we are doing, allowing them to give us peanuts. Somebody take your thing, I give you something. It's okay, take it. Took your thing. You have it all. He came and took it from you and gave you peanuts. And you are happy. Can't you see that you're making a huge mistake? Can't you just see for yourself that you're making a huge mistake? Can't you see? So why are we allowing them to take that decision for us? Why are we allowing them? We shouldn't, you see. No, we shouldn't. Because they will think that they've got us tied up in their hands and we have no say, which is not true. So, you and I must ensure that we are doing what is right, what is necessary, and we put Nigeria in the right place. Okay? There is no legacy in Buhari's administration. Bye for now.